Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shabu, the only person with the best hair, and welcome to Live and Wired episode 128. No breaks. Joining, of course, we have Thick Black
Ooh,
Daddy.
daddy.
And as an example of the no breaks, in the chat, of course, we have Under the Veil doing a moderation, and she is joining us from the hospital. Now, there's a reason for this, and I didn't ask her. Like she was okay with the idea of me showing her face here because she thinks she looks pretty swanky in the hospital, which she does. But
It's the black hair.
But yeah, I did not ask permission for saying exactly why. So it'll be up to her in the chat if she wants me to say why or give my best explanation as to why. Like, I haven't experienced it firsthand. I haven't even been in the same room. So, oh yeah, she's very pretty. Yes. Yes.
Oh, now I want some shawarma.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. I have the permission.
As consent, very important.
Okay, so the basic gist of it, I have no idea what the condition is called, but the thing is, every once in a while, she's just onset by this unbelievably, indescribably intense pain that lasts for half hour. And like last time, when she was at the hospital, she said that the nurses were kind of concerned because they thought she might have been having a psychotic episode because she did nothing but scream for 20 minutes.
That's scary.
But that was because of the pain. It's that bad. Now, she's had this condition for a while, but it has been under control based on a medication. Unfortunately, though, she noticed a couple months ago or a month ago, she noticed it didn't seem to be working quite so well anymore. And they finally got some work done to show an example as to exactly why. It seems that she has a super liver that has been working through the medication much faster than it has a chance to actually work. So, she'd be fantastic at a drinking contest. She could probably survive the Stephen King drinking game.
Wait, what's the Stephen King drinking game?
Oh, that's a set of rules. We did it on Live and Wired before with Creepy and Patricia and Kat. It was just, here's the things that you're watching a Stephen King movie. Every time something like this happens, you drink.
Oh, I would die.
The movie's set in a small town. It's in Maine. It has dark secrets.
Yeah, I would
One
die.
of the main characters is a writer. Like all those things. All those things.
No, that's how people alcohol poisoning, which reminds me. Thank you.
Yeah, a super liver, which would normally be pretty awesome, is actually a detriment because of this thing, which is a big problem. Because now we got to figure out a different medication or a different kind of treatment. One of the kinds of treatments for this thing that I still don't know exactly what it's called. I'm sorry. But I do remember here, like I've been in the side and I've been hearing details here. Trig 3. Okay.
That sounds scary enough already.
So I couldn't remember that, but I did remember that one of the potential treatments is to cut her brain open and maybe move around or remove some things to maybe fix the problem.
That's not so ooh, daddy.
Or maybe kill her. It's called trigeminal neuralgia.
Like I can't like give you a hug or something. Or
Right,
piggyback right.
Censorship filter mode. Can't know what kind of. Oh, Trig 3 was a typo. I prefer Trig 3. Easier to say. Easier to remember.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Trigeminal neuralgia.
Well, I mean, not They're not supposed to do that, but when you open the brain and start messing with stuff, there's always the risk. Now,
Yeah.
brain surgery and many surgeries have gotten a lot better lately. A lot better. They're actually making like chips that you can put in your brain to help. Like they've practically cured paralysis. Like, has anyone kept up on this?
I can't say that I have.
Like
Sounds
when you got like
interesting already.
nerve is severed in my arm, and now this part of my arm just doesn't do anything anymore. I can move around this part, but this part doesn't do anything.
Excuse me.
Oh, here's what we do: we get a chip in your brain and attach some wires to the nerves in your arm, and oh, now your brain can control your arm again. Ain't that something? Not gonna do shit for Charlie. She got cerebral palsy. The brain part's the fucked up part. Oopsie.
Well, I was thinking about that until you said that, and now
Her nerves are fine. It's the brain that's fucked up.
I just
Okay, that's good because she's under medication right now, so she's not in screaming pain. If she was, we wouldn't be having Live and Wired tonight because I'm very busy. I'm doing a lot of things. One of the things about no breaks that I wanted to talk about was the fact that I haven't taken breaks in so long until this week. I was like, okay, that's it. I have to get back on schedule, and the only way I'm going to do that is if I actually don't work. Because I've just been in this perpetual state of burnout. It's really, really messes with you when you're in that burnout because you miss days, you miss deadlines, you don't get work done. And it's like, I need to get things back in schedule so I can take my break. So this day that I'm supposed to be on break, I'm not going to take my break because I have to work through it because I'm behind on my work. But when you burn out and you don't get work done because of that, it does not recover. It doesn't recuperate you like taking an actual break does. Like letting your brain calm down and not worry about. I mean, that could also help. That could help.
damn, just straight out with it.
But I mean, Thick Black Daddy's all the way in Houston.
Huh?
Oh yeah, okay. So TN has been described as the worst pain a human being can experience. It is also called something else that I won't say here because it's YouTube, but many people can't take it and check out early. Yeah, its official name is something that if you say on YouTube, everyone is very concerned that it's going to demonetize the video just for saying that. No one wants that.
I feel bad. I'm a terrible person. We're talking about something serious, and I'm like, ooh, Warhammer 40K painting.
Well, this is an entertainment news stream. It's just these things have happened, and
I'm not trying to downplay it in any kind of form or fashion. I like what.
How do
you gonna make it there, champion?
How do I do this? Oh yes, that is awesome. Johnny Cage is going to.
Yes.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is going to be an option for Johnny Cage in the 12th Mortal Kombat game, which is called Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, you know what I've seen?
They're calling.
Uh-oh. Did I die? Did he die? Uh-oh. So I'm still getting chat. But Decker is dead? Oh, no, it's Decker. Oh, no. What have I done? These hands. No. Get out of my hands. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. I love the fact that your name is like question marks as well. So it's like bam, 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 bam. So let me try to see what the hell is going on here. See, he's still looking good in Discord. Pour one out for Deckard, no problem. I poured it right in my mouth. See that? No gag reflex. That's how I get the bills paid. And now he's completely dead. Oh. Now I'm confused. I'm lost. A power outage. What? I don't got no news to talk. I don't got no news to talk about. What do you want me to talk about? I'm just like a fat stoner who likes to complain about video games. 420 glaze it, baby. What the hell do you want me to talk about? I won't even know what to talk about. I feel like so weird. I'd be blushing right now if I wasn't so black. Oh no, that's right. I said that the T. So Decker had a power outage. If I play any of the Diablo 4, yes, I play Diablo 4. I am piggybacking on a necromancer meta because nothing can stop my army of the dead. Necromancer is so goddamn fun. And yes, Snow Wolf, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm already feeling the Twisted Metal show because this is gonna sound fucked up no matter what I said. But say if anybody's seen the
Okay,
oh, there he is.
let's see. Can I?
The
All
power
right.
technology compels you.
Hello. Let me get some audio. Can I hear you yet?
I don't know. I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Great. Okay, so
Holy shit! Welcome back.
power outage. But as I said, no breaks.
Wow,
Oh.
that's a champion move. I didn't see this coming. I thought maybe your internet went out and then you was just gonna come back.
It's power outage.
That sucks. You just saved me from like a world of embarrassment. I was just rambling on about somebody's video game or something. Which, for the record, Dragon's Dogma 2, hell yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
really excited for that shit.
But of course, the big news, theoretically, is coming tomorrow at the Xbox showcase. Like 90 minutes Xbox showcase, followed by 30 minutes Starfield Direct. But that's not till tomorrow.
I do want to see some more of Starfield. Yeah.
There was one leak
Oh,
by Atlas on their Instagram.
Atlas.
Like Atlas. Yeah, Atlas on their Western Instagram account. They were supposed to like post this after Microsoft has their showcase in the Summer Game Fest. And the first day of Summer Game Fest ended, and someone there was like, "Well, Summer Game Fest, that was it. Jeff Keighley went on stage. He's off. The stream's over. Let's post this stuff." Even though it was like 3 days before. But
wow, Atlas out of all people. That's what's catching me off guard.
The Persona 3 remake is real.
Nice.
As is a Persona 5 side game, Persona 5 Tactica.
Is it going to be tactical based?
Yes. And they are both coming to Game Pass day one.
Oh. Good news. That's okay. I didn't know about any of that. Holy shit! Out of all like the gaming news I saw this week, I somehow missed that. If I'm more or less honest, I am still reeling over the reveal of Dragon's Dogma 2. I was like, I remember. I think I was scrolling through my Facebook, and I was also trying to find some like cheap car parts for my car. And I just saw Dragon's Dogma 2 official trailer. And
what if I could have Lou out here?
Just like fakes before, I saw it and I clicked on it and it was official. It was real. My jaw hit the ground and I almost humped my screen. It was beautiful. Like I'm just so happy.
I've played a little bit of Dragon's Dogma. I didn't really. I didn't get it when it was new. I heard about it being awesome later, but I know I was coming to it after. A lot of quality of life features have generally been added in games, and a lot of jank has been polished out. So it was harder for me to get into it.
You were
But
saved from giving your thoughts
I,
on Twisted Metal.
oh, I saw the
Did you see
I
the
saw
trailer?
the yeah.
Oh, I could tell we're gonna have very different opinions about this.
Well, I mean, I didn't mind Sweet Tooth. I mean, yeah, he was cringe, but he was Sweet Tooth. Like I wasn't the biggest Twisted Metal guy anyway. I played Vigilante 8.
You heathen!
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
dude, I forgot about Vigilante 8. And then they had a
But
sequel too on the
I
Dreamcast.
played
Anyway,
enough Twisted Metal to say fuck that fucking glacier. You
really?
remember the glacier stage? You remember it?
Yeah,
It's one of
because
the worst designed
it
stages
has
of any
the
game.
giant.
All it is plain white flat bullshit that every once in a while a piece of it's going to fall off into the ocean. So I hope you're not on the wrong piece at that time.
He's been hurt.
So
No,
I played Vigilante 8.
no, I was just saying this was like as you're like coming back, we're like, oh holy shit, he lives. Um, about the Sweet Tooth, I actually like him, and I was gonna go on a limb and say if I ever lost my mind like that, I feel like that would be me in a weird way.
I was wondering why the other guy kept insisting on punching him in his masked face and breaking his hand more and more. I'm like, just kick the guy in the balls. Kick him in the balls. They're right there.
You really think that's gonna stop Sweet Tooth?
No, but I think it'd be smarter than punching him in the armored mask.
I like damn, I forgot who the actor was. That damn quick. I looked it up last week too. Um I like the actor for Sweet Tooth so far, just based on the trailer alone. I like his design. I like that bulky butcher look that he has. I don't know why I low key love that shit, especially in horror movies. Don't tell
I
nobody I
just
said
feel
that.
like the introductory trailer for Twisted Metal unfortunately had a distinct lack of car combat.
I mean, I like Sweet Tooth. That's all I can say.
Like I didn't mind Sweet Tooth, but unfortunately that is all we saw so far
You
was
know
Sweet
what?
Tooth Song.
I hate to be nitpicky about that. There was a trailer I think before that showed what's his name? What's his name? Something Mackie, Anthony Mackie.
Wait, there was a previous trailer because I didn't follow that enough.
Oh yeah, there was a previous like even more of a teaser trailer of him inside of a Subaru WRX or STI,
Okay,
and I'm just like, why that car out of all things to fight in? I don't no. No, for some reason I wasn't feeling that, or maybe I'm thinking way too much about Twisted Metal. You know, the cars that was in Twisted Metal. But I feel like I might like it. You know, I am a car guy. I might like it. Who knows? Yeah, there was no car action in the trailer. Maybe it's that bad they don't want to reveal it yet, or maybe
but
they're saving the sweets, the sweetness for the
well,
actual
yeah, the Gran
episodes.
Turismo movie. The Gran Turismo movie is borrowing from the Last Starfighter, but on a previous episode of Live and Wired, we did actually talk about the
Hmm.
one a professional racer who was just like they started out really good because they had been playing simulation racing games for like their whole youth.
They can kiss my ass.
So when they said based on a true story, it's like, yeah, I know that true story. We covered that true story. I'm not sure if the game in question was Gran Turismo, but
It was Gran Turismo Sport, GT Sport, if I remember correctly.
huh.
It started off there. The only reason I know that is because, funny enough, I had a friend that let me borrow his PlayStation 4 with the original intent for me to play Horizon Zero Dawn when it was new at the time. But then I
But
discovered
like
Gran
everything
Turismo.
involving the Horizon games,
Hey, that's a
there's
great
just
game.
something else more interesting to play at the time.
That's a fun game. I highly recommend it. But you're right. Yeah, I saw Gran Turismo Sport. It was around the time when I just got my little racing wheel. So I was just like, oh man, let me play this for a little bit. I played it. It felt like heaven. Oh my god, why did it feel so good to play Gran Turismo on a wheel? My God, it should be
I've been
illegal.
playing
How
Gran
good it
Turismo
feels.
7 in VR just using the tilt controls. And a weird thing happens in VR. Like tilt controls, I tried that in Mario Kart 8. Hated it. Uh I just couldn't wrap my head around exactly where my hands should be for turning at any specific point. But
You gotta learn apexes.
in VR, sitting in the driver's seat with a big virtual wheel in front of me with the driver's virtual hands on that, and I'm holding the controller, and I go like, and his hands go like, it just immediately translates to my brain, and I'm there like, ha ha ha, I driving, I racing. Oh,
Yeah, man, you need a racing wheel and
excuse me.
pedals. In fact, my pedals underneath me right now. The good old. Excuse me. Oh my God, it's contagious.
Oh, the Apple VR, the $3,500.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Why?
Well, what I'm confused about is like people are like, oh, but you got to understand what's under the hood. It's actually really impressive. It's like, yes, it is impressive, and it's totally worth $3,500. Like
No, it
this
ain't
kind
Jackie.
of shit here is stuff that Microsoft already did a couple years ago with this little thing called the HoloLens that cost $2,000 a
Yeah,
couple years ago.
I didn't dig too deep into that. Once I saw the price, I literally scoffed at it and just went about my life. But I didn't look at the specifications of it. Like,
And
what could it be worth 3,500? What scream this is $3,500 of your
yeah,
money that you should spend?
it's like people are saying like, well, enterprise will pick it up, and it's like, well, some of them will, but it's probably going to be like the early days of the iPad, where people who were not using tablets at all are suddenly given from their business an iPad to use, and they're not going to know what the hell to do with it. But just the, it needs to have. People are saying, well, oh, the all of the apps on it are going to be 2D, just floating in the air. And it's like, well, that's okay because there's not going to be that many people on it. It's just they're going to be the ones starting it out, and then by the second or third generation, then they'll have the apps all worked out and stuff. It's like, well, what the fuck? Why does this exist now? If if the Apple Lens isn't going to be worth shit until the Apple Lens 3.
I wonder if it's a thing. I'm speculating as I say this. A time frame when they introduce like new technology into VR, say for an example, and make it cost effective. Because I mean, if you bring out something new, you're gonna want a lot of money for it,
Hmm.
especially if you already got a big like player base or whatever you want to call it, Apple customers.
How many drugs do they got you on, Shannon?
No shit, we handsome, and say it probably costs, say theoretically, maybe $3,000 per headset for Apple. The extra 500 is obviously for profit gain. But say they already had this technology 5 years ago, imagine what they'd have to charge on such new technology. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's going for the augmented reality route where it's like you're not cut off from the world around you, both in the fact that the apps float in the world and the pass through is high enough quality that you can actually use like your computer, use your phone. That's important. They also have a thing with it like the internal cameras take a scan of your face and it has a little screen on the front
I
that
don't want to
kind of
see this shit.
projects what your eyes should be looking like and uses the eye tracking to detect your blinks and what direction you're looking in to just show that for more social interaction with other people so they can see your face kind of. And I'm thinking like, yeah, that's something, but it
Nah,
is still weird that someone's wearing big goggles and they got a battery in their pocket that lasts 2 hours.
that's weird. Oh, to answer your question, oh crap, the name just disappeared. Bohart Sasquatch. I think it's great so far. The trailers that I've seen to Mortal Kombat 1 are awesome because they brought back what seems to be all of the original Mortal Kombat 1 characters in their original gear with their original, and I do mean original, fatalities. Like the ridiculous one where Jax gets like super huge for no reason and he stomps on him. They brought that back, classic suit and everything. For some reason, you just see him like it huge and stomps on him in Mortal Kombat 1. I thought that was awesome. Sonya Blade's original fatality when she and the little thing comes out and sets him on fire, brought that back too. Like they really just went back to Mortal Kombat 1, look at all the fatalities, and brought it back to
And
Mortal Kombat 1.
Nicolas Cage is in Dead by Daylight, and the question was answered. He's a survivor character. Though I was kind of hoping that he'd be both survivor and like killer.
Like one of the monsters, one of the killers.
You could just play the whole game with nothing but Nicolas Cage's.
I would love to play Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight if he came as what was the recent vampire movie he was in? I think it was a vampire. Renfield. Yeah, but yeah, have him like in Renfield as the monster. I would enjoy that personally. That's just me.
Oh no, this is Milwaukee's Best Ice.
Which video game do you want to see adapted into a live action movie? Lost Planet 2. I don't know why I said that, but that's one of my favorite games. I don't know how and why that was the first thing that came to my mind.
See, I like the monster angle, the giant creatures, the strange world, the fighting stuff. So I'm just a little concerned about what Hollywood would do with the angle of extracting resources from the monster creatures and military involvement.
Oh, I'm jealous. Of course, I'm just saying it because I'm black and I love chicken. That's right, I said it.
Dead Space movie. They already made a Sonic movie,
which I enjoyed. Did you by any chance watch the Mario movie?
I haven't seen the Mario movie. No, I haven't seen either Sonic movie either.
Well, I'm a little biased. I'm a
big
Sonic fan.
Gamer film critic. I am really bad at this.
I just beat Sonic Frontiers the other day on stream. It was surprising. That's all I'm gonna say.
But
on the right is annoying. Like which right? Like this right? If I turn around, we're talking about this right. There's so many rights.
That's my left. That's just a big red wall over there.
Yeah.
This dang chair this is not good.
Do you have a station? You just floppy back.
I'm just trying. There's no breaks on the Live and Wired train, but I did take a break Saturday and Sunday and Monday. That was my first break I've actually taken in a while, and it's working out so well so far. The next review I've got coming is going to be on time. I'm just like I'm a bit like, if I take my next break on time, it will come out on time. But I will be that much further behind on getting the next review out, and I'm trying to convince myself that even though the video's not done, I can take this break.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm just imagining Dead by Daylight with wrestlers. They just run up to you and just suplex you. That'd be great. Oh man, I would love that idea. Please make me Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, brother, suplexing while I'm screaming that for some reason. Damn it.
Okay.
Why is that not a thing?
Oh man, it's hot out here. It is hot.
Yeah. When I went to go get the beer, it was a nice crisp 94 degrees out. So I imagine you're suffering through the same thing right now because you are clearly outside enjoying Mother Nature and all that jazz. Rest in peace to your allergies.
Come back on. Charlie hasn't come outside, so I assume it has.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Real quick.
I would love to see Undertaker in Dead by Daylight just fucking going around giving people like choke slams and shit. Like take my money. Dude, my lighting sucks right
No power. Charlie's just hanging out inside because it's still cool in there.
Oh, I made it
Well,
worse.
uh,
Is everything good over there? You hope the air is good. You know what the air is not good at?
uh,
Google New York. I dare.
here's my backrest.
Did it just
Actually,
break it?
it just kind of fell off. So
Beautiful.
get this out of the way.
Never listened to Undertaker's theme for
Okay,
3 hours. I
it's fine. I
can't
got
say that
chairs.
I have.
I got chairs. I'm fine. Ugh. So yeah, as you can tell, the baking cookies video didn't quite make enough ad revenue for me to buy a new chair.
Oh.
Uh,
Hey, I like this. Hey, Thick Black Daddy, what are your thoughts on Twitch changing their brand deals? Where they're trying to get a cut, but Backlash made them remove it. Yeah, I saw a nice chunky bit of that. So for a hot moment there, Twitch is all like, okay, you can only advertise sponsorship from brands that we own, basically. You try to do any more branding outside of whatever Twitch owns, it can only take up I think it was like 5 or 10% of your overall screen space. And if you I think I already mentioned that if you advertise anything that isn't owned by Twitch, if I remember correctly, you run the chance of losing your partnership or affiliation. And if you decide to cancel it, you'll be fined a $25 fee.
oh, geez.
Now, that's all I can remember. As you can see, I've been
That's a
drinking.
little extra fuck you right there.
I think I think
Like,
something like
like,
that only affects like big streamers, not like tiny little things like me.
well, yeah, but it's like Twitch's policies are so bad at growing Twitch. Like that's the reason why Live and Wired left Twitch. Is because I applied to be an affiliate. I got approved. I'm like, cool, yay, I'm growing on Twitch. Oh, wait, what's this fine print? Oh,
High on spice, I
I
love it.
can't restream the shit going to Twitch and other things. It has to be Twitch exclusive for 24 hours. So, from that point forward, Live and Wired has not been on Twitch because I'm not going to sacrifice literally everything else just for Twitch.
I'm really liking this guy's ideas. I just keep imagining various wrestlers in Dead by Daylight, especially Undertaker and Kane. I can see it. My lighting's not liking me. Please leave a message at that. Please work. Oh,
Well, at least you have lights, sir.
you know what? Fair. You know what? Fair. I said that without thinking, and I apologize. I'm so sorry. I mean, in any update to that, just be like, "Hi."
Uh, the power's still off inside.
Ass.
It's just weird. The power was like flickering a bit earlier today, and now it just like and there's nothing wrong. Like the weather's fine. It's sunny, partly cloudy, mild wind. It's mid 90s. It's normal.
How are you not sweating yet? You know, we
The
get
resolution
moisture.
on this camera isn't that good.
You know, you look fine, distinguishable. And in fact, I'm happy to see you with gray on your beard. If I'm honest, because like I'm losing hair, bro. You see that? It's happening.
Huh? That's the slow walk of the Reaper. But the slow walk of the Reaper towards you is still preferable to the motherfucking sprint he does sometimes.
Oh God, made me think of a scene from Jason X all of a sudden. All I'm thinking about Jason X. Who
Now
would
that
pick
that that
out?
is a possibility.
Some drunk probably slammed into a substation.
I mean, I haven't left to find out if there's power anywhere else, and I can't see from here because I got a wonderful lawn.
Yeah, I see lawn and trees and lawn and
This
trees.
This is what I like to call freedom. That's my morning chair where I sit and think about how fucking good I have it.
So what you're saying is I can not walk out there naked.
Well, technically, according to Texas law,
Go on.
on private land
Uh-huh.
are perfectly allowed to strut around nude as long as you are not in clear view of any neighboring properties or anything like that. Or if you are in clear view, you have permission from them, like they don't mind, and also there is no possibility that children would see you.
Fair enough. I'll drink to that.
So I still want that jacuzzi for the backyard, personally. On a
Oh my
totally
God.
unrelated note.
How does one write porn? Easy. You just put on a piece of paper.
And then they fuck.
This
Here
and
we
yeah,
go.
and we accidentally made a Jonathan or something. I
See,
don't know.
a good way to find out is just read a lot. Read a lot of that stuff. You'll start to see some patterns, some ways certain things are woven like poetry together, like a fist into anus. It's not always a fist in the anus. Sometimes they clenched their fingers together tight, like
This still sounds like a fist going in anus.
it is. But you have to say it poetically. Like
No, you
the
don't. How
fingers
you
clenched
poetically?
together tight like a hydraulic press. And then it slammed forth into the welcoming sphincter. Like a sphincter. Maybe I've had a little much to drink already. I don't know.
As I felt his anus slowly part across my knuckles. I'm done. I can't. I'm trying not to think of anus. I'm trying to think of happier things. Like, oh no, I'm out of beer.
But yeah, Shannon
That,
says we're still pretty. I don't know.
yeah, we said we're pretty. I'll take what I can get. I feel like I'm a very strong 7 out of 10 guy, so I give myself that much credit at least. Oh no, I'm out of
Gotta
beer.
pull out the hydraulic press.
You ever seen this anime called Big O? You know, when he brings out the fist and the giant hydraulic like piston comes out the elbow and it comes back down like it's gonna. Dear Lord, don't ever hydraulic press your arms. Weaponize your forearms with hydraulic presses. There we go.
Okay, I'll try to avoid it.
Try.
I will do an attempt.
Big O was awesome. Hell yeah, definitely one of my favorite animes of all time.
Gordon Ramsay as a killer in Dead by Daylight. Oh,
It's raw. Like he's just—that's what I just imagine already. Him running around. Shake. It's raw. Classic Adult Swim. Heck yeah.
okay. Let me think. There was a thing I wanted to talk about. Leprechaun. Leprechaun has been confirmed. Greenlit new movie coming. Don't believe it will have Warwick Davies.
Wait, a new one? Really?
Yeah. A new Leprechaun has been greenlit. Haha, green.
I mean, yeah, I'm down for that. You said no Warwick Davis though.
As far as I've heard, there's no Warwick Davies in this newer Leprechaun. Which is like, come on, man. Have your kids grow up already. We need you. We need you.
A death battle between Big O and Mobile Suit Gundam. Which one? There's so many Gundams.
But if it does remind me of my little videos on the possible leprechauns. It's pronounced Davies. Huh?
Huh? Warwick Davis?
Davies.
Belch. Excuse me. Jesus, I apologize. I'm not a professional, okay?
But yeah, more Leprechaun. I'm all for that. Leprechaun is like Wishmaster if it only had one bad one. like one really bad one.
Oh God, please tell me not thinking of Leprechaun in the Hood. Oh man, which one? Leprechaun in the Hood or Leprechaun in Space?
Leprechaun Back to the Hood is bad, but it's fun bad. I'm talking about like how Wishmaster 2 and 3 are just absolutely irredeemably, just soul crushingly terrible and did legit destroy the franchise.
A bit.
Like Wishmaster 1 is fantastic. Wishmaster 2, I enjoyed. It's more fun horror. It's not as serious as the original, but it's still got it's still a good Wishmaster movie. It's not as good of a Wishmaster movie as the first, but it's fun, it's creative.
Oddly enough, I feel the
Wishmaster
same way
3
about
is
Pinhead.
just like it's like some made for TV crap. Wishmaster 3 is like something you'd see out of what was that fucking TV show about like a fucking angel? There's a fucking angel in Wishmaster 3 and I don't like him. And then Wishmaster 4 was just dumb.
My brain's kind of stuck on Hellraiser for some reason because Pinhead.
Wishmaster 4 was like a bad fan fiction that just went too far.
That was a 4?
Yeah, it's where he's like this person wishes for like love or something, and the fucking djinn is there like, what am I going to do now? I'd better turn this into a dating sim. And it's like, God damn it, shut the frick.
Okay, I just see. I did not know there was a 4. I'm sorry, my brain's kind of like.
I'm sorry. You lived a better life before, not knowing that there was 4.
Now I kind of want to watch it. But...
No, you should not. It is nothing but pain.
Speaking of pain, you know what I found the other day?
Oh yeah. Pumpkinhead. That's another series that started out real good, but then just got cheesy.
I had all the Wishmaster, well, not all of them. The first 1, 2, and 3, all on VHS. Didn't know I still had that.
Yeah, there's that.
Most of Wishmaster is that's that. Wow, I don't want to think. I guess R34. Not talking about the skyline. If it exists, it exists. Yeah. Leave it at that. Designated driver of the stream. Oh man, we both drive standard, don't we?
Oh shit, yeah, we do.
Also, like fist bump, manual gang. We're slowly like dying out. Yeah, we both gotta like. Yeah.
I was like, I got this car, and it was a manual, and it's my first car, and I couldn't figure it out at first. Like I was terrible. And they were like, don't worry, we'll get rid of that one. We'll find you a nice automatic. And I was like, no, I'm not going to let this. I'm not going to let the stick beat me. I'm going to figure out how to fucking drive this thing.
Damn, I wish you would have like came around and visited when I had my Mitsubishi VR4, the 3000 GT, that V6, not 1, but 2 turbos.
V6 twin turbo.
All-wheel drive, baby.
V6 twin turbo. I mean, I've been driving a lot in Gran Turismo 7. I've been driving a lot of different cars.
Not gonna compare this to Gran Turismo 7.
Motherfucker, I'm in virtual reality playing that shit.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm just saying, a lot of cars have a lot of different ways they feel, and four-wheel drive, that's got some.
Dude, I wish you would have came over when I had that car. You would have. I remember I never said this to you. I'm saying it here on stream. It's nothing too crazy, but I know that the car that you have right now is your first car, and you know me, I like my.
Are you okay?
That's the big question. Are you okay? Are you feeling like shit? Like what's going on with you? You all right? Well, she already in the hospital, so like.
I mean, I assume she's not in the screaming, unbearable pain because that would make it very difficult to type that in.
Yeah. But yeah, before my ADHD kicks in again, I wanted you to drive that car because I wanted you to feel how fun that car is. I had I'm a big fan of Pirelli P1 tires. So it gripped. It gripped. The power delivery was good. I was like, I really want Decker to drive this car. I want him to know the beauty of these cars.
I,
And it
I,
got a little
I
bit of oomph
felt
to
my
it.
car. You got to feel how my car felt.
Didn't I fix your car once?
I mean, yeah, but also like you drove it once too.
Yeah, all 140 horsepower.
Yeah,
I
good.
I can't.
Starting in third gear because the damn thing just doesn't fucking go into first.
But no, I love manual cars. I cannot wait to I've been trying to convince my I hate saying this, I sound like that black guy. My baby mama to let me teach my
Man, I'm
son
getting
how
a
to drive
bunch
the
of
car.
notifications of my camera system, and that's hooked up to Wi-Fi.
Go, 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 go,
Is there
go,
is,
shit,
the, is the
go,
power on
go,
now?
go, 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 go. I'm totally trying not to teach my son how my 10-year-old son how to drive a 517 horsepower twin turbo all-wheel drive car.
So no, the power's not back on again.
You have a cat.
Yeah, she comes outside. She runs around. All my
Just
animals
chilling in the
go outside
hospital.
and run around now. It's very nice.
Okay, under the veil is fine, by the way. She's just very hot.
I mean, I still need to review Rubber. I've seen it recommended to me way too many times.
Wait, you've never how wait, what? Really? You haven't you are going to enjoy Rubber. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's already rain over. She's just like hanging out, like by the car. Oop. She's just hanging out there, being a cat.
My car would not get in your driveway.
This is a double wide drive.
Double wide. Sir, when have I not had a stance car in the past 12 years?
I
all
don't
of
know. I moved away from Houston.
all of my cars, yeah, see that's your fault. Kind. Yeah, all of my cars have been slammed to the earth. That's just like a minimal standard. Low, loud, pretty rims. I hate to sound like that guy, but yeah. You brought
Well,
your cat outside?
I guess I guess this means I am not going to finish editing the review tonight.
Just sacrifice time with your wife. You'll be all right.
As long as the power comes back on by Tuesday, I'll get the video done.
As well as that. Oh my god, how are you gonna charge your phone?
That's a question. I mean, I could just well, I gotta bring my car to the gas station. I gotta change oil soon.
That should be easy. You can do that by yourself, man.
Well, I mean, mileage wise, I gotta change my oil soon. Schedule wise, I gotta change my oil last year. So, about when should I change the oil?
You're joking, right? Oh, y'all about to learn something about me real quick. How no.
Hey, come on, with that liver of yours, you can spend a lot of time at bars. Don't you worry.
That's messed up and you know. I'm not laughing at that. That's mean. Your mama taught you. Your mama taught you. That's mean. Shame on you.
It's supportive. It's encouraging.
Oh, 69 AMC Javelin. Holy shit. You are making me feel young and old at the same time. I don't know anybody who knows what an AMC is these days.
Like the theaters?
I hate you. But to be fair, yeah, we do have AMC theaters here, so yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot. I got bubble solution here.
Ooh, emerald green. I think an emerald green with like maybe like black and or white accents would look great on a javelin, but that's just me.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
You got bubbles. He got bubbles.
Yeah.
Got a gremlin and a pacer. For some weird reason, I used to like the way pacers look. See if I can get a quick. But
But
I think their motor quality sucked.
yeah, the Leprechaun movie. I guess we could talk about the acquisition that never ends. It's still ongoing. Okay, done.
Oh, that was
Trying to think.
rapid.
Trying to think of entertainment news we haven't talked about yet.
Oh, I think did I send you something in Discord just because it kind of caught me. Oh, okay, never mind. I only see the Steam thing about how everyone is slowly coming back to Steam. You know, remember how Ubisoft had a launcher,
Oh,
EA
yeah.
Origin died. Now EA got a whole nother launcher, but they're still slowly going back to Steam. Even a couple of games from the Epic Game Launcher slowly going back to Steam.
Jeremy, fuck it.
Your screen froze.
Oh, sorry, I'm in my DMs. Jeremy Fouquet. Is that Jeremy Fuckett? Oh crap! Come on, there we go. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Oh, welcome back.
Okay, did you hear me through that?
Somehow, yes.
Okay, well, Jeremy Fuckett asked a member for 26 months. Thank you. He asked. He said about. He mused a horror movie about YouTube creator versus algorithm. Now, that is an interesting idea because the algorithm is self-teaching, ever learning. What if the algorithm, in its infinite wisdom, just decided to kill you?
Huh?
Just started killing YouTubers. What if smart homes are a thing? What if the algorithm decided the best thing to do to entertain the masses is to start killing people?
I mean, you know, in a weird way, I thought about this just right now on the spot. What if it's just like an AI construct to find those who are weak enough to do whatever it takes to get their numbers up? And slowly over time, it just gets like more cryptic, more bloody, more risque. Damn, I am fuckered. Also, nice shirt. Yeah, I don't know. I like it.
It's like a tarot ghost face.
I mean, I fucks with it.
AMC, it also glows in the dark. If Live and Wired takes long enough, we'll find out.
I mean, hopefully it comes back on soon. If anything, I feel like I should applaud you for coming back on soon.
Or the algorithm rewarded violence and creators started getting greedy and more violent.
I like the way you think, Jack. You're hired. Yo, let's make a script, baby. Let's make a script.
Oh, thank you. Stopped watching because life be getting difficult sometimes, but I'm so glad I found your channel again. Been watching for years, and I appreciate the laughs you've brought into my life. Thank you so much.
Hey, W though. Oh, random thing. Can I stress how much I enjoyed your Cocaine Bear?
I'm surprised there's no power outage where I live in Texas. We're having a severe rainstorm. Interesting.
I'm a little jealous because you can see by his weather, it's pretty good, and it's blue skies and very angry heat where I'm at.
Well, I'm far enough east in Texas that I'm on the eastern grid, and it's just a whole thing. But my power comes from Western Louisiana, effectively.
Wait,
So
really?
when things happen in Western Louisiana, that affects whether or not I have power here, or if something local happens, like the Transformers or the Breakers. Uh, but yeah, that's just a thing because I remember before where like was it 2 or 3 years ago? No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. This was winters. We had the
When
freeze, and a hard enough freeze will kill your power. And nothing in the South was based around
we're
based
not
around
we're not built for the winter or
withstanding
snow.
a freeze. And Texas famously lost a lot of fucking power.
We're
And there
not
was this
built for the
big
snow.
thing going on online with like fuck Texas. Texas is so backwards, having their own grid instead of being on the other grids. There's just stupid over there in Texas because they wouldn't have lost their power if they were on the other grids. Meantime, I'm on the eastern grid, and guess what? I fucking lost power
Yeah.
because my power comes from Western Louisiana, and guess what? Western Louisiana is not fucking set up for freezing.
I have a small confession. Someone mentioned something about your recent Cocaine Bear review, which, by the way, I do love. It was
Uh,
great.
Thank you.
I had the pleasure of seeing it in theaters, and
Mm.
I made the mistake of taking. I went on a date. This was me, well, getting back into the dating scene, and I made the mistake of taking the most Christian woman I know. And what makes it even better is that she's the one who picked it. I originally, obviously I have a grasp on her personality. I was gonna go originally say, hey, let's go watch something that doesn't involve someone's intros getting ripped out of their body by a cocaine powered bear. But she suggested it, and I hate to say it, I had a very good, interesting time. She was horrified, and I had to pretend that I was horrified with her. Like, oh my god, I can't believe climbing up on that tree and tearing that. Oh my gosh, she fell out the ambulance and face just. Oh my god, I had to fake all that shit, bro. Like, how could they make such a movie? It was great.
I can't think of much of a horror movie that I wouldn't be down for a cameo in if asked. Like as bad of I'm thinking like even the worst movies I've reviewed. Well, actually, uh,
Nah.
like maybe Gay Jesus. Maybe that one would be a bit too far. Where I'd be like, if someone would be like, "Hey, this is what I'm making," I'm gonna be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna be in your movie." But like Alien Origin, sure, I'll fucking just walk in like I shouldn't be here and walk away. I can only make the movie better.
I wouldn't mind having a cameo in 13 Ghosts. It's like one of my favorite movies of all time. But just like say like at the very end for no reason at all. I want you to imagine this, all right? Bald head, crossed eyes, bloodshot, right? Bad dental hygiene, and a G string. And a G string cannot stop singing Cisco's thong song pressed up against glass, desperately trying to get a sniff of my next victim. I just want a sniff. No.
Oh man.
Or even like what was it, Leprechaun and no, Jason in Space. There's a scene in Jason in Space I'm thinking of where I can just for no reason appear out the background with a gun. I look at what's going on, I'm just like, nah, bro. And I just back out. That's it. That's all. What kind of fever dream did I have? I can't answer that.
I'm doing a summer special this year, of course. I'm doing the summer of Mila Jovovich. Is that it?
Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
That Fifth Element bitch. No, that's terrible.
Well, that's what we're opening with.
What are your dream
But
cameos? Oh,
after I'm done the review I'm working on right now, I start on the Fifth Element. Because the Fifth Element, she's known for it, but it's a Bruce Willis movie.
you know
Jovovich.
what I would love? Fifth Element and Demolition Man. If only this was possible, remade for 2023 with, or I should say, with 2023's technology, but
See,
somehow
take a
bring
shadow. Maybe
the
all the
actor from
electricity
Shadow.
that's supposed to be going into your house was rerouted to the side of my face. That would explain a lot. Ow.
Damn, did you punch her?
It's electrical. It's electric. Boogie oogie
Oh,
oogie.
oh, never mind. I just embarrassed myself. Jesus.
The poor Resident Evil lady. Yeah, I got lots of Resident Evil. And it is definitely going to be a good idea because that series is popping. Like
Bro, you
the
should totally
games keep
stream.
coming, having updates. Boom, 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 boom.
You should totally stream the Resident Evil remakes. I don't know if you've played those yet, but
I've been trying to stream Resident Evil 8 VR, but it's difficult because the PS5 is like, you shouldn't be able to see what your chat is saying.
oh,
So I
that's a
effectively
problem.
need to be in a PlayStation party chat call with someone who is also watching the stream so that they can read the chat to me so that I know what the fuck is going on.
That can be annoying.
Yeah, I haven't found anyone to do that yet.
Yeah, don't ask me.
See, that's the problem. No one wants to sit there all boring, like just watching me play Resident Evil.
Literally, I've already thought of all of that. The second you said, I'm like, I don't want to be sitting there, but twiddling my thumb, saying everything. Like I would like
They
talking
know what they
very
did with
closely.
Resident Evil 8. They went for horror and came out with horny. Yeah, I already dealt with Tall Vampire Lady in VR.
How do you say her name?
She a big bitch.
That's a huge bitch.
Well, according to the way it's spelled, Dimitrescu. According to the people in the game who pronounce it, Dimitrescu. According to Romanians who know how you're supposed to pronounce a name that's spelled that way, Dimitrescu.
You have done some research. That's all I got. Just a thumbs up. That is a lot more than Lady D. I'm in need of money. Decker called me. Me too.
Resident Evil 8 looks really nice in virtual reality. Oh, it does. And it's also one
I
of the
can't
reasons.
imagine why.
Like, Capcom has done very good for supporting VR, honestly. Sony has done very little. While they have their own headset, the only fucking first party game Sony has put out, like, hey, here's the game we made for VR, is a fucking Horizon game. Horizon, Call of the Mountain. And it's a tech demo that they're charging $70 for. It lasts like 6 hours. And so, moving on from that, their roadmap for the future. What other first-party games are going to be in PSVR 2? They have announced jack fucking shit. This is what pisses me off about the PSVR 2. The tech is great. The games look fine. I'm playing, what the hell am I playing on it?
A game.
Well, it's a good game, but it's a Quest 2 game, and it looks like a Quest 2 game that runs at a high resolution at 120 frames, but it looks like a Quest 2 game. And it's not, it's only Capcom that's announcing things that are actually, like, doing good with the hardware. They're like, hey, here's Resident Evil 8 in VR, just like we did 7 on the PSVR 1. Hey, you know Resident Evil 4 the remake? That just came out. We're making a VR mode for that.
Oh, wait. What music you guys listen to by Joe?
Oh, yeah, that is annoying, I will say. That for some reason, The VR Resident Evil stuff skips PC.
I listen to all kinds of music. That's all I can say, really. As long as it has a good rhythm and beat, I
Yeah,
listen to all genres.
and that's one of the big problems with a lot of VR games is they are
We talk about Arkham Asylum.
experiences, and not Arkham Asylum isn't in VR. There's a Batman Arkham VR thing, but it's like, hey, you're in the Batcave. Here's the Batman stuff. Why don't you dick around with some Batman stuff? Oh, what's that? It's been 45 minutes? Well, you've played everything.
You got
Thanks
this
for
right.
the $30.
I gotta use the restroom real bad all of a sudden.
Well, drinking will do that.
God damn it, beer.
Whew. Yeah, that's like, I feel like Sony is in the position where they really should actually like, they have a headset they're trying to sell. They have AAA game studios. All they need to do is sell the headset with a killer app. We have power? Yay! We have power again. Hi, Lou. Look at my doggy. Look at his doggy. His doggy's outside, and she ain't got no leash on because
Puppy.
yeah, she'll actually listen to me. Oh, the kisses. She'll actually listen to me when I tell her to come now. Like, I don't even got the little thing to beep or zap her if I need to, but it's fine. You can go play where you belong if you need to. You're fine, Lou. It's great. She's so much better now.
We're never get a VR Troopers game in VR.
but yeah, but Sony, like, in order to make a VR killer app, something that would actually make people go out and buy VR, because here's the thing: people say, "Oh, VR is so expensive." That's really not the problem. Gaming is expensive. Lou, come. She's going in the backyard there.
Doing
Come
dog
on, Lou.
things.
Lou, leave Tara
What's
be.
your favorite monster in the movie? Oh, what is your
Okay.
favorite monster in the movie?
Okay. So,
I think I said that once. I'll say it again. Definitely Pinhead. There's something
Daddy,
about Pinhead
come on,
that
Daddy.
scares me, but I love him. I
But yeah,
love to be afraid of him.
so let's see, what was it? Yeah, his handheld joke. Do you agree? The thing that's the Project Q Light, whatever it is. The thing that is kind of annoying about that to me is the fact that it's actually an idea I had. I was saying, like, yeah, Sony should do something like this to, like, cut Nintendo off at the pass with the Switch, because the Switch portability is a bonus over the PlayStation 4, but you can't just put that in a handheld and have it work. So they'd have to go cloud to have that quality on the go. So something like that should be nice. But I was saying that back when the Switch was new in 2017.
True.
It's currently 2023. Shit's moved on. We have the Steam Deck. We have the Rogue Ally. There is plenty of things set up to already play PlayStation games on the go with a controller tied to your phone.
I think this kind of ties back into having technology. Like, they already have the technology for this, but if they release it too early, they won't have to overcharge the shit out of this.
But the Q Lite has the problem where it has no reason to exist, unfortunately, in today's market. So then what are they going to price it at? So, yeah.
I'm laughing at what
Like, if you want to do what the Q Lite does, you can already do that right now with your phone and any kind of controller for your phone.
I think I hate to sound like that guy. I was one of the few who liked the PSP and PlayStation Vita a lot. I thought maybe this was Sony's way of attacking the DS mobile gaming space.
Vita could play its own games as well. It was its own thing. And in order to do cloud gaming, it needs to have some kind of hardware in there. So there should be some games on your PlayStation account. Some of the lower end indie kind of titles, the 2D stuff, should be able to easily be played natively. So the fact that you can't on it is also kind of...
I mean, if it's a streaming based service, would the game with the I don't know, graphical weight of a game would really matter to a game that's, I mean, a console piece of hardware that's just streaming it.
No, it wouldn't. But if you want to play anything locally, in order for it to be able to do the streaming in the first place, it has to have at least uh, so much, so much. Anyway,
There's so much of that.
yeah. What was I saying before this?
Cloud gaming is not a thing. I've only had like a short time experience with cloud gaming because I was genuinely curious of it, and luckily, it was through Steam. It was through Steam Cloud Gaming. I was testing that out. Luckily, I think I experienced maybe like 1/10 of a delay, 1/10 of a second of a delay, and I tested out with different games. I remember I tested out with Monster Hunter World, Serious Sam 4, and the delay was like so minimum. You might as well be playing on like a regular like flat screen TV from 2013 because that's just what it felt like. Assuming you got good connection, of course.
The thing for the DualSense controller, with the Project Leonardo now access controller, that should help Charlie a lot on PlayStation, but she'd still want to tie that to a DualSense, and the DualSense touch pad is still an annoyance that she has to deal with. So it would still be helpful in general, yes. So yeah, that'd be handy. Thank you.
He likes it.
Liv, you're walking into the backyard again.
Like First and Idiocracy. I love that movie.
Yeah, come on, Lou. Yeah, I just
Hey,
call her. Here she comes.
well, Carmen, I'm gonna call you Carmagen.
Yeah, it's my doggy. Just
Oh,
being
hey,
a
puppy.
Hey, Lou.
More
Lou,
beer. I like the way you think. I think the only issue I have with that is that like my internet provider has been throttling my connection lately, which affects my streams, as well as OBS servers have been reportedly going out, if I remember correctly. Like if you're using OBS or Streamlabs OBS to stream, there's a good chance your connection would just go poopy for no reason.
Some
It's
think
blue
that,
short for
but
neutral.
Lou is not short for Lucifer. Her full name is Luis. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. Luys.
Well, damn, that's kind of disappointing, bro. Don't have kids, bro. No, I'm kidding. Do you both get Spider-Man 2 on October 20th? I'm more than likely going to not. All of my game consoles are old. I haven't owned an Xbox Series X. I haven't owned a PS5. I've been here on my PC enjoying my PC gaming life. Um, even if I got a console, it would just be for Gran Turismo so I can play it on my wheel because, oh, Decker, you got to try that once. You'll love it.
What, from playing with a wheel?
Yeah, Gran Turismo in particular on the wheel.
In VR?
Oh, dude, that might be
That's what I
even
was
better.
saying. Sony is in the position where they have the headset. All they need to do is sell more headsets because every game sold on that headset, they're going to get a cut of. So they're in the position. They have AAA studios. They can make a loss and make a really good game for VR because it's not just the $500 for the VR, not just the $500 for the PlayStation 5 that is the issue with it. It's the fact that you have to strap this shit to your fucking face that is annoying. You got to get over that. And the games in general are not living up to their potential in this modern day and age. God damn it, technology can already do a lot better than it is. And VR especially has an even bigger fucking potential. And all I got to do is actually fucking tap into that a bit, make a super fucking triple A, make a quadruple A experience in virtual fucking reality, and shaboom, 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 shaboom. People will be dropping the grand to play that shit because it's gonna be fucking amazing. But instead, what do we get? We get, hey, why don't you watch the Gran Turismo movie, you jackass? And what do we got coming for the PlayStation VR 2? Third-party shit and nothing else. Fuck you. Okay.
Glad you got that off your chest, brother.
I've had that building up for a bit.
I can tell. Holy shit! Like Damn. But I feel you. Mind you, I'm still gonna watch that Gran Turismo movie. You know, I'm a car guy. I'm a little curious, but yeah. Has anyone here played Shadow of Mordor? I have not, but I heard that is a great game. VR contact lenses would be
Uh,
wild.
it's been a 15-year-old tradition to release incomplete, buggy messes with lies instead of improvements. Don't expect quadruple A gaming. That sort of
I,
just blew the wind out of my sails for the Starfield Direct tomorrow.
I think I went on a rant about that on my stream. Is that like in a weird way with technology that we have today, people there's a lot of game makers, game developers. I feel like that are releasing incomplete games to meet a particular deadline. From those higher than them. So they is becoming so much easier to sell a broken game, say for an example, based on hype. Cyberpunk, for an example, CD Project Red, who made Witcher, got they got a lot of reputation because of that. Release Cyberpunk, it was ass, but it still sold by the millions based on their reputation, and of course eventually like patch it later on. But I'm like noticing a trend. There's just a lot of people releasing incomplete games. Excuse me. God, this beer is saying hi. Incomplete games, and then either patch them later or not.
I mean, yes, but it's kind of funny because there's like Luke Stevens. He's been famously saying it's like I got to hold off, be skeptical, be that it might have performance issues, it might have bugs, it might not run that great. And I'm thinking like, well, when it comes to Starfield, absolutely, of course, it's going to have performance issues and bugs and not run great. It's a Bethesda game. None of them
It's
run
a
right,
Bethesda game. That's all
but
you need to know.
but playing them is still so much fun despite the problems. So it's not that I think that there's not going to be problems. I just think that I'll be having too much fun to care. That's
That's fair. I mean, people still enjoy Fallout New Vegas for a reason.
well,
You
New
know,
Vegas is famously like, oh yeah, but when New Vegas launched, it was broken to all shit. Most people
oh,
forget.
yeah, yeah. Same thing with Skyrim, Oblivion. They came out buggy, but people still love them. I mean, I know Skyrim's still buggy, but I still play it every once in a
Okay,
while. It's a fun game.
awesome. So update: are you in fact still alive? No power in the living room.
Same issue as Anthem.
So that
I
chance I
I
needed
like
to
the
turn this into
concept.
a breaker.
I really
Okay,
like the concept of Anthem. Uh oh, he's going to go check
I'm
on
gonna
his
go
power.
do some breaker stuff real quick.
Check your power. Make sure everything's good, man. I I every time we even talk about Anthem, me and a friend of mine's, we both had so much hype for Anthem. The concept was just mwah, execution, doo doo butter. I mean, like you get like what was it, 3 or 4 classes, 3 different types of mechs. I played the big boy, the tank class. I like playing tank. Had a beautiful world, and that's about it. Game looked good. It actually handled fairly good if you're on controller. I didn't play too much on keyboard, and there was just a lack of content. It had nothing. Vital, what? She's monitoring us from the hospital, and just saying that scares me, man. Like, I really hope you get your shit like together. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. CD Project Red came out broken. What it's worth. Not a lot of people can like bring back a game from like shit publicity. Um, I mean, I think No Man's Sky is a great example of a game that came out buggy, glitchy, lack of content, but like over time, they actually owned up to their promises. I don't know where they're getting their money from, if I'm honest, but they owned up on their promises, coming out with like really free DLC after free DLC, patches this, patches that. stuff like that. I didn't know Puerto Rican Day was a thing. Maybe it's a weird American thing. As a person who was born in Tabuca, um, I think my American accent's pretty good. Yeah. As a person who was born in Tabuca, I don't think there's I never heard of Puerto Rican Day. Gameplay look, game design, game features for Anthem. Those were started multiple times. Yeah. They're limited by targeting last gen consoles, possibly.
It's okay. It's okay, Lou. You see,
Especially if you're trying to make a game.
she's a good girl.
I like to imagine like when they did that, they made a game for like last gen architecture as well as trying to adopt new
Blood
architecture
pressure
from their
96
console.
over 50.
Also,
So
welcome back.
okay, I got in time. I got back in time for that confirmation. Shannon is alive. Also,
Indeed.
sorry that took so long. The breaker lists the living room and bedroom backwards.
Huh?
I flipped what was marked as living room. I went back over, and Charlie's like, "That was the bedroom." So I was like, "Huh." So I went back. I flipped what it was marked as bedroom. Came back. The living room was on.
What about you?
I'm always on.
That's
Cyberpunk
confusing.
Edge Runner was awesome. Just sucks that it was a one and done kind of thing. But they could still make more going forward. Just not the Edge Runner. Like, a lot of animes do have very short runs, and that's just by design.
Oh, the better they are, the shorter they are.
It's kind of like a movie. Like a movie, sometimes it's just one movie. Sometimes it's a long running series. Sometimes you have One Piece going on for thousands of episodes. Sometimes it's Cowboy Bebop, and I hope you're fine with 25.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say thousands of years.
It probably will.
I mean, you're not wrong though. Like, I think the last time I saw it, they were like 1,095. It just goes on and on and on. What y'all sipping on? I am sipping on by Decker powered what is it again? Miller.
What?
Nothing too crazy.
Housing not made a better version of. Oh, hospital gown still got the butt hanging out.
Oh.
We're getting close to the 90-minute mark, so I should talk about what I'm working on. Okay, so the summer special is coming. Summer of Mila Jojovic. I just got to remember. I got to look up and figure out how to pronounce that name correctly, so that I don't fuck that up.
I don't know, Jovanovic,
And
Miller Russian.
but before that, I have one more review, and it is looking to be on time for next Wednesday, like this upcoming Wednesday. Next week, because this is Saturday. Next week starts Sunday, or what day? What day does the week start? I don't know anymore. How do weeks work? I've never figured that out. In 40 years of life, I still haven't figured out how the hell weeks is supposed to work.
7 days.
Which day is the first day of the week? Is it Sunday? Is it Monday? Is it Saturday? Which one's the first day?
He's a grown man. I'm gonna let him figure it out. You're right. Welcome back to Earth.
Well, so before the summer of Mila Jovovich, I have one review
Jovovich
that I'm almost done editing already, and it's a SRS Cinema movie, Sharks of the Corn.
Yep.
I mean, it's not good. The review's fine, but the movie, oh my god. It's like if you watch Mystery Science Theater 3000 and you watch one movie to another movie to another movie, and you're watching it for the jokes and stuff, and you're having a good time, and then you've heard so much about this about this episode, Manos, The Hands of Fate, and you're like, I'll check that out. And the jokes are there, but the movie is still so bad that it does seep in, and you're like, funny but tough to watch.
What am I
That's
looking
kind
at?
of Sharks of the Corn.
Why did I look this up? This movie. Oh, God, it has a one.
It's
It has a
bad.
1.8 out of 10 from IMDb. That's beautiful.
It's bad.
That's beautiful. I can't wait to see that review. That's how what I love it. You know what? I take back everything I said about it already. I love it. No one would ever expect sharks and stalks of corn.
Yeah, you got that. You got that.
No one. I'm scared to look at screenshots of this. That's not real. That's not the real quality of the. That's not real. Wow. Wow. Well, I think I've seen enough. Wow. Dude.
Huh? Who's that? Okay, that's what he wants.
I mean, you might get it from him faster than me. I'm in the city. He out there in the boonies. You probably find some corn faster than I do.
That was a reference to Conker's Bad Fur Day, the Great Mighty Pooh.
Ew. He was a giant. I don't know, tub of shit. There. I just
And he was.
the song and corn colored teeth.
You think you're having a happy game about a squirrel that pees and gets drunk and bounces on sunflower lady boobies, and then next thing you know, you're in this horror cavern made of poop with blood everywhere.
Ew.
That was Conker's Bad Fur. People were talking about, hey, what would you like Microsoft to announce tomorrow at their game showcase? Some people were saying Conker. I'm like, you have any idea what the fuck that would look like on Series X?
That would probably look great. Wait, what was the one that came out on the original Xbox?
Original Xbox was Conker Live and Reloaded, where it had the Xbox Live integration, where it was all like you had the multiplayer shooter aspect tacked onto it, and it was Reloaded because it was a remake where the original title was Live and Uncut, but they felt like they couldn't do that because the Xbox version was actually more censored than the N64 version.
Funny how that works.
They cut out the word shit in the Xbox version.
From the Great Mighty Pooh song?
Yeah, from the Great Mighty Pooh song, from the soldier who's like, I don't know what I've been. I don't. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Oh.
on N64, they only bleeped out fuck. In Xbox, it was bleep that bleep.
Oh. Wow, I somehow never caught on to that. But then again, I didn't have a 64, to be honest. I didn't really experience Kakarot. What the hell? Conquer until Bad Fur Day on the Xbox. I was like, hey, I get a chance to play this game on 64. I missed that on.
If they would make a Conker's Bad Fur Day 2 for Series X, holy fuck. The quality of the graphics would make all of the blood and guts and poop a lot more disturbing.
Man, fuck it. Just put everything in Unreal Engine 5.
It'd be like Resident Evil 2 Remake with shit.
Just put everything in Unreal Engine 5.
It'd be a video game made by Troma.
I want to see Dookie in Unreal Engine 5 in case you ever caught on to that. And as you said it yourself, sunflower titties. You remember the lips on that sunflower? I remember the lips on that sunflower. That's how she got paid. I'm going to leave it alone.
Fair. So yeah, Sharks of the Corn coming. What do you got coming, Thick Black Daddy?
I am completely changing the way I advertise myself as well as social media architecture shit. Look, I'm just going to be whoring myself out in platforms I never thought about. OnlyFans? No. But just trying to force myself to really advertise myself in places I don't normally advertise myself, like TikTok. I'm not a TikTok guy, but I'm throwing like clips on there. I've been taking the extra step to go through my VODs. If I see something that's funny, I'll clip it, throw it on my Instagram, Twitter. Oh my god, all these social media platforms.
Oh
Instagram.
God, I just remembered the giant cave woman
Wait, from
in
Conquer?
Conquer. Yeah, in Conquer's Bad Fur Day.
Ew. I
No,
mean,
she had enormous,
I still hit that though. What you know? What kind of women I like? And
like enormous, like kaiju boobs.
kaiju boobs. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. She has a really strong back, I assume.
Yeah, but even as a game streamer, you got to let people know you exist. That's the thing about doing that online stuff.
And I do. I have like.
Oh, I
Dipped
think
in
that
there.
I am looking very much forward to it,
I've had
and
good moments
I'm
with
going to get the Super Ultimate Gold Edition. I really enjoyed the first Remnant, and the way they're talking about how they're leaning into more of the stuff where it's like, hey, play the game again and it'll be different. Remnant 1 already had that to an extent with a lot of the side content, which, like, hey, do you want the Chicago typewriter? Well, then I hope your world has it in it. Otherwise, you better start the game again and hope that it spawns. But instead of that aspect of it, it's more in terms of like the entire main story. Like you'll have the same start place, same end place, but the narrative that carries you through from point A to point B can be randomized between like half a dozen different narrative threads. And all that paired together makes each gameplay experience rather unique. And I like that idea. And that paired with making the side content also randomized makes for like I just really want to see how that all comes together.
I'm just gonna answer Under the Veil's question. Wow.
Come on, Lou.
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
going in the backyard for?
Take right here Under the Veil, right here. Just take my wallet. Ain't nothing in there, but just right here, right here. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, so yeah, it's about quitting time. Ugh.
26th of next
Okay.
month.
It's okay, Dougie Bub.
Dark Souls game with guns. Yeah, I can see that actually.
Yeah, that is Remnant.
I didn't get that Dark Souls vibe from it. I mean, I had fun playing some co-op with it. I remember my friend spontaneously dying for no reason. It was like a glitch in the game where it's a very tiny spot where your character will immediately just teleport down to the lowest level, well, of the level, and then teleport back. But it will kill him instantly. and
Yeah,
and
that
that
sounds like
glitch,
Remnant.
and I fortunately have that glitch clipped, excuse me, where, like I said, he was just walking, minding his own business. He blipped to the very bottom of the map, came back up, and he was dead. Hilarious.
Lou is a mix. Never got around to hearing exactly what kind of mix she is. She hound dog. She keeps herself clean.
Very clean, I see.
Lou. Hello. Oh yeah, she's just resting her head on her back. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what's going on. It looked kind of sus. Rhodesian Ridgeback? What?
I don't know. I just know she's a hound dog, and
She
she
looked
can
like
run.
Chinese food to me. No, I'm kidding.
She can run. And Under the Veil is currently in the hospital, but still working for me because I am a very demanding boss.
Under the Veil, chill. I just saw one of your last messages. Relax. Take a breather. Some mouth to ass anesthesia or something like that. Wait.
Anyway, that is about the time we got for this week's Live and Wired. No breaks. Thank you for watching. I've been Decker Shadow.
I am large African father with the jazz fingers.
And remember, it is Live and Wired tradition that the show takes place on a Saturday, right before a Sunday, where a whole bunch of news is going to come out.
Jesus Christ, am I right?
Good night, everybody.